Hey, welcome back to the channel. On this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about Navy Federal's pledge loan. So stay tuned.
Da 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 da. Da da da.
All right, so today we are discussing Navy Federal pledge loans. And whenever I'm trying to understand anything, it normally helps me when I'm figuring out who, what, when, where, and why of something. So today we're going to discuss who the pledge loan is for, what a pledge loan is, when you should think about doing a pledge loan, where you should do it at, and why you even need to do it. And I really hope that helps drive the point home, because pledge loans with Navy Federal are a really great thing, but I want you to understand what they are and how they help you. So, and if you don't know me, I'm Eric. I own a credit repair company here in Alabama, and I also host a podcast called the Credit Repair Hangout, and I also host this YouTube channel. And all I do every day is help people improve their credit so that they can go on and purchase homes, new cars, or just overall level up their life. So enough about me. Let's get into the pledge loans. So first things first, who is a pledge loan for? So a pledge loan is for anybody with a Navy Federal account. You have to have an account to qualify, a checking account, and then also a savings account. And you can use this whenever you are someone that wants to rebuild their credit, you want to build some additional credit, or you're in a process of repairing your credit and you need to add more positive payment history and things like that to strengthen your score. So the who is anyone with the Navy Federal account. You need to strengthen your credit profile, and you need to have something like this where you can show that you're paying people on time, and you can show that you have the ability to make positive payments. So that's who it's for. So really anyone, Navy Federal account, anybody that is looking to rebuild, build from scratch, repair, whatever the case may be when it comes to your credit, really good thing to do. So what is a pledge loan? So what a pledge loan is it is a secured loan. I'm sure you've heard of secured credit cards where you put up a deposit and then they'll send you a credit card in the mail, and the deposit equals the credit limit of a card. It's similar to that. What they do is they will take your savings and they will secure an amount. And you can do as small as $250. And you can do that on as little as a 6-month term. So what that looks like is you have a checking account with Navy Federal. You have some funds in your checking account. You also have some funds in your savings account. And you say, hey, Navy Federal, I want to do a pledge loan for $250. What happens is Navy Federal will deduct the $250 from your savings. So you're going to see that amount decrease. It's gonna go away. And then what ends up happening is they deposit it into your checking account as a loan that's secured. So what you're doing is you're pledging an amount and then you're paying it back. And as you pay it back, you'll see your balance increase, and you will be able to use the amount that was in your savings again. And every time you make a payment each month, they're reporting these payments to the credit bureaus, all 3 of them. So over the course of those 6 months, let's say you do a $250 pledge loan, or let's say you do a $500 pledge loan. I've personally done a $500 pledge loan before, and my payments were $83 a month. The interest rate was about 2 something percent. And every month when you make your payment, they report it to the credit bureaus. So you can do as little as $250, and I mean, you can really do up to however much they're, willing to allow you to do. And you can see that information on, you should be able to see it on their website. And also if you call and talk to a Navy Federal representative, they'll walk you through exactly how much you could pledge if you're trying to pledge a larger amount. So that's what it is. It's a secured loan that is going to help build your credit. And as you pay it back, you're able to use those funds again. So that's where the pledge comes in, that you're pledging an amount and then you're paying it back. So you're using your own money to build your credit. And so next thing is going to be when. When should you do this? And I personally think you should do it as soon as possible if you're someone that needs to rebuild credit or repair your credit. Because most people that are, like me, when I did it, I was trying to, get approved for a new car. I wanted to get credit cards. I wanted to do a lot of different things. So the quicker you can do that and start getting that credit history established, that payment history established, it's going to help you out, because a credit score is made up of 5 different categories. And what this one helps is your payment history, which is the biggest category that you're graded off of. You get 192 points off of your payment history. And that's paying people on time and having accounts that show that you're paying people on time. So this will be one of those accounts that shows that you're able to pay people on time. So when you should do that, if you're thinking about buying a house in a year, do it right now. If you're thinking about buying a car in the next 6 months, do it right now, because every payment that you make is going to positively reflect on your credit report, and it's going to get you one step closer to being able to buy that new car or buy that new home or just get a better credit score in general. So the win is now. I can't stress that enough. Don't procrastinate. If you have a account with Navy Federal, go ahead and inquire about it. They don't do a credit check, so go ahead and inquire about it. Dedicate $250 if you want to start small. The bigger, the better, because that does help you with approvals down the line, because if you can show that you have a pretty big loan that you're paying down, it just helps you in the long run. So next thing, where? Do you have to go into a branch? Do you have to call? You can do it a few ways, but I recommend just calling and doing it over the phone. That's the way I did it, and it's pretty quick. I mean, the moment you do it, you speak to a representative, you apply over the phone. Typically, they'll have you turned around in 24 hours. You'll see the money deducted from your savings, and you'll see that loan show up in your, you'll see the deposit get deposited into your checking account. Then a few days after that, you'll start seeing that loan show up inside of the app. So if you're familiar with your Navy Federal app, you have anything that's debt, all of it has categories. You'll have your car loans, you'll have your credit cards. The pledge loan shows up as an additional category, and it shows up just like you see right here. So this is how it would show. As you can see, you got your used vehicle loan, you got your credit card balance, and then you also got your pledge loan. So you'll get reminders inside the app when it's time to make a payment, the same way everything else works. So the where, you don't have to go into a branch. That is an option if you want to do that, if you feel more comfortable doing that. But you can go ahead and just apply over the phone. It's pretty easy to do it. So that's the where. You just go ahead and pick up your cell phone that you got in your hand all day scrolling social media and this and that, and go ahead and call that Navy Federal representative and do something that your future self is going to thank you for. And then the why. I feel like I probably have explained the why in all of the other explanations, but if you need any further clarification, like, it's something that is going to positively impact your credit. It's not something that's going to hurt you. It's something that you can use to build your external credit score, because you have your external credit score with TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. But keep in mind that Navy Federal also has an internal credit score as well that you can build with them, because they are a relationship bank. So having any of their products and managing it on time helps you get more things with Navy Federal, helps you get bigger and better approvals with Navy Federal. So anything you can get with them, highly recommend it. I mean, pledge loans, a secured card, an unsecured card, car loans, like whatever you can do with Navy Federal, do it. They are a great relationship bank. It definitely does matter. So this is a great product they have, and you do need to take advantage of it. If you're not, you're sleeping. I promise you it's something that will further down the line, when you start asking for approvals on credit cards, you're going to see the limits be bigger. You're going to see the car loans get approved a lot faster. Like it all just kind of compounds on each other. Every little thing you can do with Navy Federal is going to pay off for you in the long run. So that's the why you should do it. So definitely do it, because you got to build that relationship with Navy Federal. And what better way to do it than using a small portion of your own money, paying it back to yourself, and having your credit score increase in the process, externally and internally. So that wraps that up for this video. If you like videos like this, if you like getting this info, please give me a like, comment, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna have videos coming for you guys every week. And if you have any topics, go ahead and email them to me. I'll put my email in the video notes. And until next time, thank you for watching. Peace.